I'm going to show you my MT5 account. And a warm welcome to one and all. And for those of you not seen me before, my name is Langers and I am the very excited Scruffy trader. And why am I excited? Because it's nearly Christmas. And when it's nearly Christmas, I get new toys. And I love toys. And I know you'll look at this and think, who is this idiot? Well, I'm just an overgrown child. I love science fiction. And I love the charts. And that's what I'm going to show you now. I'm going to show you my MT5. And one of the reasons I keep toys on my desk is to stop me fiddling with the charts too much. Because that can be a little bit, well, let's just say dangerous. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you my 5%ers setup, what I've got this morning running for cable. And also, at the end of it, give you kind of a little announcement of the 5%ers, which I think is fantastic. So let's have a quick look. What we're looking at the moment is this account. Now I'm building it from scratch as an experiment. Throughout the year you saw me build a 6-figure account for these guys, and some people that came late to the party just wanted to see it done from scratch. So I said, right, I'll do it again. So this will be a number of accounts that I trade for them, and it's all I'll say is thank God for multiple screens, because when you're dealing with multiple accounts it's quite difficult. Fortunately I deal in pending orders, so once I've set it up on one it's very easy to copy it across to the others and just adjust the position size. Very, very simple. So what we're looking at here, it's a 10 grand account. I'm 62 in profit out of 48 trades, and I have a profit factor of 5.9. I do have trades currently running at the moment, and there is the statement, which there is 4 pages. Now it sounds great, 10 grand, but why I'm doing this is to show you how to do it, because it's very easy to go in with a massive position size and get kicked in the nuts. Pay close attention to your drawdown, which I do, which is 461. So what that's doing is it's ensuring that I keep my position small, and at the moment I'm under £1 a position. I'm like 50p, 60p, that sort of thing. And it's just literally account preservation. So what are we looking at here? Well, I keyed all my levels in, and I did this the other day, mapped it out. In fact, if I pull up, give me a second, it'll be in here somewhere. There it is there. I did it for the 5%ers there, where what you're looking at is all mapped out, and I also do it for the Scruffy squad. Now with the Scruffy squad, I do all sorts. Where are we at? Forex. There we are. Real time chart reading, trading it, and showing them exactly what it is to look for. Okay. And now I'm putting it into practice. And as we can see, it's just tipped over the level. It's picked the order up and moving up. I do have another order underneath. So if this recedes on itself and sort of cracks this moving average, it'll pick it up at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, come back up and take me out. My main target is up here, but as soon as it gets to this zone, I'll be watching it. And the idea is, do not outstay your welcome. And what does that mean? It means when you're day trading, don't be greedy. Get in, get out. If it continues to run, don't worry about it. You've got paid. If you've been paid, you've done a good job. You start with 0 and you end with 1. And you do that methodically, day in, day out. And what happens is it starts building you up an account. Now, I've already been into this morning. As you can see, it's just pennies, guys. It's like only 70p. But I've got plenty of time to do this. And every time I bank money, I'm getting closer to my goal. You know, and the goal ultimately is just to pass the challenge. So there we are. We're 12.90. It's done this morning off a couple of trades. I'll show you that. There you go. Just builds up, and it doesn't look much. But what you got to remember is I'm looking at the waves, catching the bounces. You know, the overall trade started down here, and you're catching each one of these levels and bounces as it goes up, and you're just clawing money off. So it's actually a single trade all the way up to there. And what it does is it releases the stress level, because the worst thing in the world is to go, oh, I've got some money, oh no, I've got no money. Oh God, it's in a loss. Oh, good, thank God it's back to break even. But if you methodically take it off at key levels, who's to say you can't go back in? You can, and that's what you've just seen. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just letting this play out. As you can see, it's pushed up, it's staying above here. Now the next logical point is around here, this green box, and then from the green box it's up to the next level at the top. That is the idea. I am keeping an eye on the RSI, because as long as the RSI is staying above the 50, that's telling me the buyers are there. If it dips below here, well, then I've got to start thinking about it. But I've already got an extra order in place because I stage my orders. You'll see that quite a lot. I break orders up, and again, relieves the stress. So let me play this out, let me run it, and then once I've getting some money out, I don't need to get a great deal out of it. If I can get it to this green box, I'll be more than happy, because I've achieved what I need to do today. And what is that? Well, if I look at this, you can see it's on a slow buy, but it is a buy. So I'm reasonably content with that. I was looking at the euro dollar because my picker picked it out, but I couldn't gauge the direction fully, so I'll leave it alone. And then you got the FTSE and the DAX for my wage account, and I show this to the Scruffy squad as well. But what am I targeting? Well, it's this lot. You see, I only need to do 690 a day in order to pass this challenge. I've doubled that today. So this will be the last trade of the day for this. Nice and simple. And then I'll do it again tomorrow. Very easy, very easy. And it's just a case of little steps every day build up a big journey. So let's run this out. Let's get a few extra quid in. And then from here, what we'll do is I'll give you the announcement from the 5%ers, because it is a big one and it's worth having a look at. Hey guys, killed it off because it's got up into the green. You can see the wick at the top. It's pushing outside of the Bollinger Band, and as you can kind of see it, probably below my bobble head. Let's see if I can push this over further. There you are. It's starting to wick to the top down. So why did I kill it? Well, it's very simple. It got to where I needed it to be, and I don't need to be greedy, and I don't need to be a hero. And as you can see, the red candle is starting to form. Now, it could have a little pop to the top. Fine, let it get there. I've achieved what I need to do for the day, and that's all I'm interested in. There we are, as we've just seen. So, Langers is a happy boy. So what was the announcement I was going to say? Well, it's very, very simple. Let us have a quick look at this, and I shall show you.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay. There we go. Increase the balance. Equity curves moving up nicely. My hit rate is nice, 91%. I now have 0 trades running, and there's the statement. Nice and simple, guys. Nice and simple. But what they've done is they have increased their funding. Now, if you haven't seen a prop fund before, this is a proper life-changing situation.
You serious?
Now, I checked these out last year, and they were doing up to 1.2 million. That's a colossal amount of money, whichever way you look at it. And you start from peanuts. 235, 385, 745 to buy it. They let you have your profits from day one.
No way!
Which is pretty rare when it comes to prop firms. Normally you've got to go through some ridiculous evaluation, which is nigh on impossible. And then you've got to trade it up, and then they'll pay you. These guys, no, you're live day one. Because you're buying essentially as covering the stop loss. That's it. So it's a fair business model. If you know what you're doing, this is the route to go. But look at this now. 2.5 million you can build up to. And the steps are not that big. Not really. If you look at this, see where, does it? There we are. That's the profit bits that I was after. There you go. All you have to do is achieve $600 from 10,000, and they will jump that to 40,000. That's what you've just seen me doing. That's what I'm building up. Once you've got your 40,000, you just have to do a profit of 4,000, which sounds a lot, but if you space it out over 6 months, it's very small, and they're paying you. Then you're up to 80, you do the same process, 160, all the way up to 1.2 million. And then if you can actually crack that, which if you follow the same process and just scale it up each time, it'll go to a massive 2.5 million.
You're taller than I imagined.
I'm bigger in every department.
That is absolutely life-changing. And yes, there's the argument that, well, it's a 50-50 split. All of the money is on them, so it's more than fair. When you see splits of 80 to 90%, there's always a catch, and the catch is it's damn near impossible to achieve it. So you're paying fee after fee after fee, and you're getting very little in return. With the 5%ers, it's not like that. They are trusting your judgment, and once you've doubled your account, they are really trusting your judgment, because all of the onus is pretty much on their shoulders because it's their money. But it's 50-50. They put up the collateral, you do the work, and you half the proceeds. To me, that's a perfect partnership. And as you saw, I traded up into 6 figures last year, and now I'm going to do it again, as well as trading those 6-figure accounts. Fully endorse them, and that's from a professional prop trader. And I've been around for years, and if you do follow my channel, you'll see that I have been around a long time. I am consistent, and I'm pretty transparent. Now, it takes a lot to put your name to something, and I would definitely put my name to these guys. Why? Because they pay me very well, and I'm happy with the trades that I've made. Simple as that, guys. So give it a try. Go down in the description. You will get 5% discount link down there. So whatever fees you use, you get 5% off. And why? Because I have faith in it, and they gave me the link, and I just passed it over onto you guys. Very, very simple. So there we go. Give it a whirl, and I'll keep updating my journey so you can see it's possible. And when it comes to the journey, break it down to its smallest component and then build on it every day. So in this case, it's less than £7 a day. Nothing, right? If you can't find £7 a day in the markets, there's something sadly wrong. And if you do 12 quid, well, you've knocked a day off your target. And then you do it again tomorrow, you knock another day off your target. And you're doing that over and over. And that's the thing. Don't chase the money, chase the process. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.